Hi, it's Ken Jacobs, and welcome back to Taking the Lead. If you're a regular visitor or viewer, you're maybe thinking, oh, I'm seeing a visual I haven't seen before, and you'd be right. That's because we are in our living room today rather than our dining room where you may have seen us record, or usually our office, the corporate headquarters, as I like to think of it. But you're probably seeing this in July or later. I'm recording this in late May, and I'm here because on May 21st, I had knee reconstruction surgery, which is pretty exciting. And it got me thinking a lot about self-care and stress and things like that. So that's our topic today, self-care or returning to self-care. As a leader, especially if you're in the PR space or the communications agency space, you've selected a career that has the potential to be stressful. I don't think it has to be, but it has the potential. Self-care is just so important. Many of us found self-care during the pandemic lockdown, and I think we all benefited from that. But then as life came back to normal, whatever normal means, some of us came away from it. And in 2024, I really want to encourage you to get into self-care, come back to self-care. It is a better year, I think, 2024 than 23, at least for the PR business, the agency business. We are coming back, maybe not as quickly as we'd like, uh, but at the same time, it's a tough time. Politically, it's divisive in this country, whatever side of the aisle you sit on. So again, the potential for stress, the potential for burnout is very real. We want to avoid that. And a great way to avoid that for leaders is self-care. So whether for you that means mindfulness, meditation, yoga, regular exercise, regular time outdoors in the sun with sun protection, of course, getting that air, getting good sleep, eating the way you know you should. Really want to encourage you to embrace that this year. And it's for a number of reasons. Part of it is the stress avoidance, and part of it is as a leader, what you do, how you live influences others. And as you may have heard me say at conferences and training sessions, and there's a reason the airlines encourage us to put on our oxygen masks before we aid our fellow travelers. Um, and this is true for self-care for leaders too. You must take care of yourself to effectively lead others. Your cup must be full for you to help others, fill their cups, as it were. Um, so it's really important that you're living this. Remember that great Ralph Waldo Emerson quote I may have mentioned before? What you do speaks so loudly, I cannot hear what you say. So this is true on behalf of your followers. If you're encouraging them to reduce stress, to do self-care, whatever that means for them to take care of their mental health, whether you're giving them time off or credits or great health insurance or whatever it may be for you. But then they see you talking about, oh, I worked yet another 12-hour day, another week of 12-hour days, when they hear you talking about missing your exercise or missing your meditation. That's a very conflicting message for your people, and they will believe how you live. They will believe what you do, not what you say. So they will think all these things being offered to me by our leader probably shouldn't take advantage of them. Because for me to succeed here, I've got to live the way the leader does. So for multiple reasons, if you've left self-care behind, please come back to it. It will help you so much in 2024 and into the future. And if I can help you be a more effective leader, please contact me, KEN at JACOBSCOMM.com. We're always happy to offer you a complimentary leadership exploratory. So again, if that interests you, if you want to discuss what leadership is and isn't, if you want to discuss what leadership coaching isn't for you or other members on your team, Ken@jacobscomm.com. And until next time, keep taking the lead.